Hello traders, this is Forensic Forex with Deontay, where we analyze the details and specifics of the foreign exchange market. This video is going to speak on seasonal tendencies. This concept helps traders prepare for new trading months, when to avoid trading certain pairs, and when you should focus on certain pairs. With that being said, let's get into our disclaimer. Do your own research. My content is intended to be used for informational purposes only. Please do your own research before making any investment or trade based on the information provided, and consider your own personal circumstances. You can talk to a professional or do your own independent due diligence on verifying any information that you find on my channel. This is a message from myself, Deontay, as I am not a professional. With that being said, let's get into our lesson. The Forex market does not remain the same throughout the year. Each month, a new trend can unfold. Each currency pair can be influenced by its seasonal tendency. Each month, I ask myself this question: are we bullish, bearish, or neutral? Seasonal tendencies. It is a roadmap to anticipate certain movements during certain times of the year. Price is tracked over a few years and gives a reading on where price goes seasonally. January to December, the price action of a currency pair can be like a roller coaster up and down. Seasonal tendencies are not guaranteed to unfold as the data relays it. However, it will bring more structure to what to possibly anticipate each trading month. On the left is a website where I get my seasonal information from. Let's check it out. The website that I use, it is charts.equityclock.com. And I'll leave this URL in the bio or caption below for anybody that wants to check it out. I don't have a subscription with them. The information that you see here is free. I come down here to the toolbar. I type in dollar index. Let's say we're looking that up. You're normally going to get two things. So it's going to say futures or it's going to say FX. So either one is going to be the same. So you just click the futures one. And you can see now we have a roadmap for the entire year. You can see that it's using 20-year range data. So 2021 is the cutoff year that they're using to project this seasonal chart for the year of 2022. Now we can map out or see which months are primarily bullish, bearish, or going to be in consolidation or holding phase. We can see for the month of November, very bullish. We can see for the month of May, very bullish, but midway it declines or makes a top. This doesn't necessarily mean the price action that we see in the dollar has to follow this data that's presented here. However, we use these charts to give us information or scope of, okay, is price setting up to follow the seasonal trend for the new month that we're heading into? If you are going to be using seasonal tendencies, a part of your macro data, you must use both seasonal charts that make up the currency pair you are looking to trade. Let's look at an example of what I mean. This is how I find rewarding monthly swing trades. Let's say we are looking at the pair EU, euro being the base currency and dollar being the quoted currency. I am looking for months where euro and US dollar are heading in opposite directions. These pairs are inversely correlated, so I'm looking for certain times of the year where they're showing signs following this code. We can observe that January, March, April, May, September, and December are months that show strong inverse correlations. Now, this does not mean that the month you are looking at for the seasonal tendency may come to fruition, because it may not come to fruition. However, using price action, if the data ranges, and macro analysis can bring you further to the true direction of the market's trend. According to this year's seasonal tendencies, euro dollar is bearish in January, consolidating in February, bullish in March, bullish in April, bearish in May, mixed in June, bullish in July, consolidating in August, and bullish in September. Let's see if price followed the data so far. Here I have EU on the monthly time frame, and we're going to briefly check to see if any of the seasonal tendencies were in effect thus far this year. So for January, the data said it was supposed to be bearish. We do get a down close candle. That checks off. February is supposed to be consolidation or mix, indecisive candle. This is what that looks like. So it checks off as well. March, April was supposed to be bullish. So March, we get a down close candle instead. April, we get a down close candle instead, so it doesn't respect the seasonal tendencies there. May is supposed to be bearish, but we get an up close candle, doesn't respect the seasonal tendencies there as well. June is supposed to be consolidation or mix. This candle does not look indecisive at all. Looks like it was really one-sided to the downside. You can see here, it was supposed to be bullish in July, doesn't respect the seasonal tendency, breaks a previous monthly low and continues to drop. August, consolidation or mix. This candle does not look indecisive at all, looks one-sided as well, and even breaks the previous monthly low. And currently we're in September, and you can see it's supposed to be bullish, but we had in a down candle as well. So you'll see that seasonal tendencies by itself does not tell you the trend. So it doesn't mean, okay, the chart says January is supposed to be bearish, so that means we have to sell. No, there are other signs we have to look into. We have to look at the dollar index. We need to look at Euro's futures contracts. We got to see if the commercials are increasing their longs, or are they increasing their shorts, or vice versa. This brings me to the end of the lesson. Hopefully you learned something new today. As always, I'm going to leave you off with a quote. People don't want to experience change. They just want to wake up and it's different. Chadwick. Peace.